I don't really know a lot about Airsoft. I probably know virtually nothing about Airsoft. Well, if I were to think about Airsoft players, I would associate them with how I feel about paintball players. Really strong, brutish guys that I probably wouldn't be able to get along with. I'm not a big fan of pain, and I wouldn't want to get shot. I don't know what I'm getting myself in for. If I got into it, I could enjoy it, but I need to know a little bit more about it. My name is Sam Rowlands, and in this documentary I will be learning how to play Airsoft, and I'll be introducing myself into the community. Firstly, I want to speak with my friend John, who's been playing Airsoft for a while. John will be running me through the basics of the game.
So in Airsoft we have three main classes of guns. We have spring, gas and electric. Here we have all three types.
Which one is which?
So, the pump action here, so you cock it, and you pull the trigger and it fires once. That's a spring. You have to...
Right, so this one's spring as well then?
Yes, this one is spring. So, with spring, every time you fire it, you have to pull back the bolt, fire it again. This one here is gas. Gas will have the gas in the magazine and it will use that to propel the BB. Our last class is electric. Electric guns run on batteries and are fully automatic usually. These are more used in assault rifles.
So that one's out of battery as well?
Yes.
Do you have to carry a little battery around with you, or once that's done, it's done?
That came with a battery. You have to charge it like every day before you go.
Oh right, okay.
And it'll usually last the day, but people carry around more batteries with them.
Do you mind if I just...
Yeah.
It's a bit heavy.
And the surprising thing is, electric guns will weigh more than that. Push it forwards. Push it. Push.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit harder than I thought. I'm not doing it right.
Leave it out now. Yeah.
Obviously a lot more experience. Anything else you can tell me about them?
You have to wear eye protection.
Oh
which
yeah,
I was going to bring with me,
of course. And like mouth protection as well.
You know, mouth protection is optional and they just provide you with it, but it's if you're under 18, you have to have mouth protection. If you're over 18, it's your choice.
Alright, I think I'll probably take that. Definitely.
Yeah, I wear a scarf around mine.
Yeah, point and shoot. Should be fine. I started to feel confident with the guns, but I wanted to know how other people got into the game. So I asked Callum how he got into Airsoft and what he likes about it. Why did you join Airsoft? Why did you start playing?
Really, I started getting interested into paintball first, originally.
Oh, okay.
So I played a few games of paintball, different places, obviously.
So, do you go to the same Airsoft and site as John?
I do, actually, yes, occasionally.
Do you have your own equipment, or do you rent it out from there?
I don't have my own equipment, actually. Usually,
costs a lot, doesn't it?
It does cost quite a bit, but I do usually rent the equipment, because the renting equipment, as it is pretty basic, it's still up to scratch.
What kind of things do you do there? Like what kind of game modes do you play?
Well, multiple stuff, from just daily skirmishes. So you'd play like an old 30-minute to an hour game of capture the flag, something like that.
When you get hit, how painful is that?
It usually is.
Does it vary on
it varies,
how close you are to the other
varies
person?
on close, like proximity of the actual weapon, but obviously thresholds as well.
Does what weapon you have impact on how much it hurts? Do some guns fire faster than others?
Yes. So obviously in Airsoft there's different types of rifles. You have like AUGs, like assault rifles, stuff like that, and sniper rifles as well.
So would snipers hurt more than handguns?
They do, because of due to the feet per second. Basically, it's the power.
In my research, I've seen pictures of people who've been like hurt with Airsoft, like proper bleeding, like from like the cheeks or anything. Has anything like that happened to you?
Not to me personally. The most I've done is maybe a scratch, maybe.
Or like a little skin.
Yeah,
like,
just
a
a bit
one.
of skin come off.
Yeah,
but
so
I have seen one I did see with the earlobe right here. It was shot, and it was just bleeding from it constantly.
Wow.
But
So
it wasn't as painful as it sounds, obviously.
You've played paintball and airsoft. Is paintball more painful than airsoft? Then
Yes, I definitely say being hit by a paintball round is much more painful due to probably how big a paintball is. A paintball is about, yay size.
BBs don't like that big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a few mil.
Massive size, different size, isn't it?
So when that hits you, it splats. Sometimes doesn't even break on your skin.
Well, I'm a little bit more relieved now that I know that it's not going to be as painful as paintball. Well, thanks, you've been a massive help calming me down with the paintball pain thing, because that's what I was most worried about. I don't want to get really hurt. So,
you won't. No.
Thanks for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. We were on the way to the Exsite. Looking around, I didn't know what to think. However, the open field showed promise for lots of fun. We set up and got ready, and I managed to meet one of the players who'd eventually be on my team. So it seems I'm like a newbie. Have you got any tips for me?
Where to begin? Well, what tips are you looking for? How to use your weapon, how to shoot, that sort of thing?
Just in general.
General tips.
Any basics that you can teach me right now.
Alright, when firing your rifle, best off sticking single shot to begin with. Because if you go full auto, you'll empty all your ammunition, you run out, and then you sit there going, I've got nothing left to shoot with. Which is never fun. Also, with single shot, it allows you to gauge your shots a bit better as well. Like, say if you're aiming at somebody and you're not sure if you're hitting them, fire single shot. Because if you fire a flurry of shots, you can't track where they're all going. So with a single shot, you can track it, see if you need to aim up to get more distance, or if you need to change the angle a bit. That sort of thing.
Guns are quite fast when they shoot.
Most of our guns are firing about 320 FPS, so pretty fast.
He showed me how I should be handling the gun that I'd be using. This helped me get used to the gun before the game had started. Surprisingly, the gun felt lighter than I was expecting it to be, and it was quite easy to use. It took a little bit of getting used to, but I finally managed to get the swing of it. The game was on. For about 5 seconds. It wasn't like anything I thought it would be. The guys playing with me were really nice, and it surprised me how down to earth they really were. We had a few games, but the main one was attack and defend. The scale of the game was impressive. I had no idea how big the site was or how long the games were, and they were really quite enjoyable. The community was nothing like I was expecting to be. They were all really nice guys. I got along with them just fine. I mean, even though I'd only met them for like a day, they were already like trying to make me feel welcome and everything, showing me how to use the guns, not leaving like any stone unturned. They were always like around me, asking me like, just like wanted to know about me a little bit. And I was asking them how, like what they were like, and yeah, they were really nice guys. It was just, all of it was just really good. It was like non-stop action. You were constantly looking over your shoulder for other people. That was quite fun. You didn't know where anyone was. The suspense of waiting for the other teams to come to you was fun as well. It was just fun non-stop. It was non-stop fun. When we were in the little building behind the bar, like waiting for them all to come in, I like that a lot. It was like kind of a last stand kind of thing. They'd all come and shoot you, and you'd be like shooting them from behind the bar. Throughout the entire day, I felt exhausted, running around constantly with a big gun, with a GoPro on the top of your head. It was exhausting, but didn't stop the fun though, because I wanted to run the extra mile to not get shot. Yeah, it was very it was very heart racing. Like, are they behind there? Are they going to be there? When are they coming? The suspense was adrenaline. The game's fun. It was it was fast paced, and I like that because it was like non-stop action throughout the entire day, and it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt as much as I was expecting it to, so I like it now. Maybe not a regular basis. Maybe I'd go whenever I'd have like free time, like actually free time, like the entire day free. But yeah, I'd go again. I definitely would.